Hello, Gemini. It's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here with your March 2025 mid-month general reading. We're looking at the last half of March for the air sign of Gemini, our lovely twins. I hope everyone's doing well. As always, thanks for taking the time to be here and watch these videos. They're general readings. They may resonate a little differently for everyone. If you know your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign, watch those as well for additional perspective and insight. If something really touches you, it hits home, it really resonates with you, and you'd like to pull it back a bit and take a deeper look at something, or you simply like the reading style, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, you can email me for more information, Maggie, McGuire at gmail.com. You can click on the description of this video to also see that contact information. I would love to hear from you. I can always get back to you pretty quickly, typically within 24 hours with more information. I do offer a pretty wide variety of reading choices, different types, lengths, costs, styles, spreads. I do relationship overview readings, relationship compatibility readings, 6 and 12-month overviews, finance readings, all kinds of different stuff. There's a little something in there for everyone. And I'm also pretty diligent about the timely scheduling of personal readings. So if you're interested, please reach out and contact me. Okay, Gemini, let's see what the second half of March is bringing for you. The Four of Swords, taking a step back to rest, recuperate, recover, gain some insight. Some of you might be feeling a bit tired. The High Priestess, paying attention to your intuition, trying to and needing to pay attention to your intuition, your intuition is, it's not just the thoughts or the surface feelings. It's like intuition is our connection to spirit. It's what propels us in one direction or another, gives us certain feelings, no matter what the external element looks like, certain feelings to push us one way or another, a certain sense of knowing. Some people call it higher self. Some people call it your gut instinct, right? Trying to listen to that, pay attention to that, to know how to proceed forward in a situation. The Four of Cups, an offer, an opportunity. Some of you may feel like you're in a situation which you don't like or has become, you're discontent in it. You might be feeling kind of restless, but you're not yet willing to do anything about it. There might be something specific on offer, but again, this can be a card of feeling like you're in a situation and you don't really like the situation, and perhaps there's a way you could change it or get out of it, but you're not yet willing to do that either. It may be that you've received some kind of news or information about something that has thrown you for a loop, and you're not happy about it, and your intuition may be poking at you to do a certain thing or respond a certain way or make certain choices or deal with it in a certain way. But it almost feels like, but you're not willing yet. Primary theme is the Ace of Wands, a new beginning. So let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at that Ace of Wands. Aces are the number one, so they always represent the start of a new path or the opportunity for a new path. It's the Ace of Fire. So passion, creativity, desire, enthusiasm. New beginnings can sometimes be scary, especially if we're still getting something out of an old situation. Ace of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. It might be a new business opportunity for some of you. Some new insight or perspective or information has come in. There's a focus on long-term security and stability here. Compromise, negotiation, collaboration. It might be a new partnership, a new business opportunity, a new love even opportunity. Something focused on long-term security and stability, or the opportunity to move forward on a path that would open up the possibility for bringing something in that holds true long-term security and stability. It may be that the situation you're currently involved in, whether it's a job or a place of residence or a relationship, again, it may be that some information has come in that you don't like, or some new truth or perspective that you don't like. And you're just trying to figure out how to move forward. It's a little similar to your sister sign, Libra, although theirs felt much more intense than this. Let's take a look at the Four of Swords, which is a card of taking a step back, withdrawing, tired, need to recuperate, recover, reinvigorate yourself. The Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. Some of you just, geez, with the Two of Pentacles. So typically when the Four of Swords and the Ten of Wands comes out, especially together, it's a card of, these are cards that really point towards this feeling of sort of exhaustion or weariness or tiredness, Perhaps you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulder. Perhaps you might feel that it's better, like in the Nine of Pentacles, to maybe just go your own way and kind of in a more independent energy. It may be, for some of you, it might be the opposite of this. It might be that you're tired of feeling like you're the one that has to take care of everything, even though you've been doing it fairly successfully. It's quite clear here that there's a choice to be made, as twos usually represent that crossroads. What to do in a practical sense, Let's take a look at that High Priestess. It's almost like you're tired of carrying something. You're tired of thinking about what you could possibly do to change the situation. Just feeling tired. But making changes requires even more effort. Let's take a look at that High Priestess. The Ace of Wands. The Knight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. Well, you've got the Ace of Wands twice. The Knight of Cups is our kind of Knight of Water or love or emotion. There's definitely something on offer here. You would have to leave. You would have to walk away from something which is not your ideal, but it feels like you still have a fair bit of attachment to it. Afraid of going after something new, accepting something new that's on offer, or afraid of just taking matters into your own hand, even if there's not something specific on offer. Leaving this situation, whatever it is, would grant you the opportunity or open up the possibility and potential of you having what you truly want. But it's scary. Four of Cups. Eight of Cups. Well, I can't because of this, and I can't because of that, and I can't because of the other thing. This is a card of feeling trapped and held hostage in a situation you find yourself in, or you've gotten yourself in, that's uncomfortable. But because of fear and doubt, you give yourself all kinds of excuses, reasons, and justifications why you can't really change the situation, when really what it is we're afraid of the external challenges, or we're afraid of what we'd have to go through. We're afraid of the effort we'd have to put into these changes because we're already in a position of feeling tired. It's a card about actually being trapped by our own self-imposed, self-limiting ideologies, not knowing how the future is going to work out. So you find every excuse to kind of stay in a situation which you're not happy with, because you still get something out of it here with the Devil card, right? The Devil card may represent something that maybe in and of itself isn't unhealthy, but over time it has become this way. And it might be that you have a pattern of staying in situations that aren't your ideal, or aren't your wishes granted, or aren't happy with. But the Devil card traps and enslaves through the thing that keeps us coming back for it. It's kind of an addictive, obsessive energy, right? It's like drugs. Well, I know it's unhealthy, but I just need this. So you keep returning to something over and over again. It may be that some of you have a pattern of doing this, of finding yourself in situations which are not ideal for you, to put it diplomatically, but being afraid to leave because you're afraid of the effort it would take. You're afraid of what might or might not be on the other side. And you're telling yourself that whatever it is you're getting out of the current situation, you need it. That's why you have to stay. It may be with the Hierophant that it does provide you with some sense of security in some way. Or at least that's what you tell yourself. Is this new beginning an actual offer for most Geminis, or is it just the potential, to the leave to open up the potential for that? Page of Cups, the Hanging Man. It's not. It's yes for some and no for others. Where there's some of you, there is an actual specific offer here. Others of you, it's just that the situation has grown to the point that you feel, it's not what I want. In order to even open up the potential and possibility of having what I want in this area of life, I would have to exit this situation. And there's a fear here. There's a fear of losing what, even if what you have is little enough, there's still a fear of losing what you have. The thing that you tell yourself you need, you don't. But the thing that you tell yourself that you need, that keeps you stuck there. So let's end with some advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit, which will probably be to takes a chance. And let's see. Free will and free agency, right? The Empress, the High Priestess. Remember who you are. Don't accept less. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. The Empress is, at the top of the court cards, the Empress is all about, that the time is right for new beginnings. It's a card of fertility and starting new things and abundance and even some indulgence. When this card comes up for personal advice, particularly for women, but it can apply to men too. It's about taking better care of yourself, remembering who you are, right? And stepping into that and owning that and listening to your intuition. Spirit here, Six of Swords, Justice, and the Fool. Spirit here quite clearly is saying that the only way to even the situation out and bring healing and balance to your life, you're going to have to start over again. The Fool, the very first major arcana card in the tarot, a whole brand new cycle. But the Fool can be scary because the Fool doesn't know where he or she's going to end up. It's because she's never walked this path before. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone, taking a risk, taking a chance, stepping out into the unknown, allowing yourself to be uncomfortable, allowing yourself to kind of go through that initial nerve-wracking sort of period. Why? So that you can open up the possibility and potential of something new happening, something new and something beautiful. Spirit's never going to encourage you to step out on a new path that's going to be the same or worse than an uncomfortable one that you're already in. So you might want to keep that in mind in decision making. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Gemini, those are your messages for the second half of March 2025. And for those of you for whom they resonated, I hope they were helpful for you. If it did resonate, if it really kind of hit home for you and you'd like to, pull the curtain back on it and take a deeper look, you like the reading style, if you're interested in a personal reading with me or information about that, email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can see that information, contact information, also by clicking on the description of this video. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. In the meantime, I will see you all a little later. Be safe, be well, be blessed, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.